Hello and welcome to 20 Minutes. I hope you are doing well and keeping safe wherever you are. I am also fine and healthy. Thank you so much for tuning in to 20 Minutes. This is a channel that dissects both political, policy, and government issues across the country. Let's get to our story of the day. Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna has lectured Molo MP Kimani Kuria and has also revealed a secret letter that was sent from Treasury to the members of parliament that has gone a long way in instilling fear and impacting how the members of parliament have been voting on the Finance Bill 2024.
There's something they call a dog whistle. It is language that only certain people understand. That letter from Treasury is a subtle threat to members of the National Assembly. There is nothing more than that.
Senator Sifuna has explained a less-known concept referred to as a dog whistle. Now, a dog whistle in politics is the use of coded or suggestive language in political messaging, and this is done in order to garner support from a particular group without provoking opposition from the citizens. Now, this tactic has been greatly employed by the Kenya Kwanza administration under the leadership of President William Ruto. It should be understood that recently, the Treasury of Kenya sent a letter to the members of parliament explaining to them the conditions that if they fail to do, dire consequences would follow. Now, Treasury explained to the members of parliament that should they fail to pass the Finance Bill 2024, the government will cut CDF, and all members of parliament understand the importance of CDF to their constituencies. They understand and know quite frankly that without the CDF, there is not much that they can do. We all know that members of parliament have three principal responsibilities. Number one is to represent, to legislate.
For every single time you hear members of parliament being addressed in terms of CDF, they know what it means. So when Treasury writes that letter and indicates that they are going to lose CDF, they know who they are speaking to. If you look at the list of the proposals of the things that are supposed to be cut there, it is dog whistle to politicians. They tell us, oh, we are going to cut political parties' fund. It is there in the list. They start with CDF. They don't talk to you about all these other areas of the budget that have been heavily padded.
As someone could say, to do an oversight, or rather to collect views from the people and table them in parliament. Now, there is very little resources left for the MPs to do development, if not for the CDF. Therefore, it is a threat to the MPs. Now, majority of them are voting yes to the proposed Finance Bill 2024 out of fear, because they have already been threatened by Treasury that should they vote yes, the CDF will be cut. This means they will not do development in their constituencies, and consequently, they will have a hard time appealing to the voters or to the electorate. The Treasury has also explained to the members of parliament that should they vote no to the Finance Bill, should they fail to pass the Finance Bill 2024, political parties' fund will also be cut. Now, all politicians in office and out of office understand clearly the importance of this political parties fund. This is a fund that fuels the political activities of registered political parties in Kenya. Such funds are instrumental in political development and leadership in our country. Now, Sifuna did not leave it at that point. He went ahead to expose William Ruto's autocracy. He went ahead to remark that President Ruto has released goons, masquerading in police uniforms. And these goons have been doing all manner of dirty things, abducting people from the streets in broad daylight, like we saw just recently when Billy the Goat, aka Crazy Nairobian, was arrested. The likes of Japrado or Dr. Mondi, the likes of Leslie Muturi were also arrested. Sifuna also maintains that President Ruto's goons have also been tear-gassing members of the public who are non-violent protesters. And these we know are majorly the Gen Zs. The government has been unleashing a lot of force in handling the peaceful, non-violent, and armed protesters. And this, as many have said, is the beginning of the end of the William Ruto administration.
The president has released his goons in police uniform. They're abducting people from the streets in broad daylight. As we speak right now, Omwami Nelson Koech, maybe because you don't understand what is going on in Nairobi, maybe you've come from home. Yes. As a senator of Nairobi, I'm telling you, these are the things that are happening in the streets. They started with Billy, then they went to Japrado. Yesterday, we saw CCTV footage of a young man being plucked from the streets of Nairobi.
What do you think about all this fracas? Let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more informative content such as this.